Hello Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on. Look, we're doing a 9-card draw this time, Capricorn. And some of this might resonate with you now, but some of it might resonate with you in the future, because not every reading is going to resonate with you in the immediate moment in which it's published. So it could be today, tomorrow, or next year. Capricorn, thanks for stopping in. If you're the one who always stops in, you're my ride or die. Thanks for coming back. And if you're somebody who's brand new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. If you're interested in a private read or you're interested in an extended, I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading and how to find both of those things. Happy new moon to you. It is happening soon, tomorrow. You'll probably get this either late tonight or early in the morning tomorrow, so it may even be the new moon by the time I throw these cards. Let's find out what's going on for you. Capricorn, my earth cousins, we get comfortable here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know, please? We've got the 7 of Swords. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to say to you, it's time to get organized. I mean, I'm telling the CEO of the Zodiac to get organized, but I'm going to say get organized. The Queen of Pentacles is here. That's you, right? That is Capricorn energy, pre-Empress energy. I'm going to say get organized because I feel like something that was under the surface is about to be brought to light. We've got the 7 of Swords here, and it feels like somebody's been holding something close to the chest or not saying something, and it feels like this light is going to show up and illuminate whatever it is that has been hiding. Now, we could be talking about something that has to do with your home, hearth, health. It feels like you're going to be seeing something, hearing something, getting some news about something that's coming to light. I think it's going to be exciting because the Ace of Wands is here. It feels like it's going to be exciting, creative, possibly a new path, a new opportunity is opening up for you here to get really excited. So I'm going to say get in order, get your house in order. You probably already are, but it feels like something that maybe you've been feeling under the surface but don't see. 7 of Swords is about it's about not always deception or lying, but it also could be a sin of omission, right? Just not saying something. It's like I didn't outright tell you a lie, but I just didn't tell you. It could be because of this being a surprise too. Let me see what else is going on here for you here. We've got Justice. So yes, something is coming out that I feel is going to reset everything. It feels like this is a reset, or that things are coming back into order. We've got the Emperor in reverse, and you have no control over it. Interesting. We have the Ace of Swords. Very interesting. Capricorn, it feels like something's coming to light that you have no control over. In fact, you will feel a little bit out of control as this comes to the surface and light has been brought to a situation that I feel is probably going to be in your favor or is going to be exciting for you. It feels like there is some information or clarity or maybe insight on a contract. It feels like with the Ace of Swords that there is something that is being brought to your attention and you're going to be like, I knew it. It feels like something's coming back into balance, or there's going to be harmony when this thing shows itself. Tell me more. Tell me more about Capricorn. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody was holding back on some sort of information. We've got the 7 of Wands in the reverse, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. It feels like there's a piece of information coming here, and you're going to know what to do when the piece of information comes out, but you have no control over this information. It's going to come out as is, which means with the Ace of Swords being honesty and truth, right? The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It feels like it's going to bring some sort of clarity for you, like, oh, that's why I had to get all organized, or it's going to cause you to get organized. With Justice here, it does feel like something is being restored. It's being restored for you. But it also feels like somebody was, I'm just looking at these two cards here. It feels like somebody was keeping something under the surface or holding some sort of truth back. And it feels like you're going to learn the truth of something. I'm going to say remain flexible, because although this thing is quite exciting, you don't have any control over it. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse is telling me to ask you to remain flexible, because it feels like this, whatever it is going to cause you to have to get into a place where you're going to be giving reciprocal energy to someone. It feels like conversation. We have to talk about this now that it's come to the surface. And although it's exciting for you, it might not be exciting for someone else. The Emperor is in the center of your reading and the Emperor is in the reverse. So this could be something that comes to the surface and somebody of influence is uncomfortable with it because now it's out of their control. It's breached the surface. And I'm going to say it's out of your control, but I don't think that's your problem, Capricorn, because I think I'm supposed to tell you to get very organized so it doesn't cause a problem for you when it comes to the surface. It feels like there is a decision being made that is out of your control. The Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here. And it feels like it's after much deliberation. The Eight of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck as well. It feels like it's been after much deliberation. Something has been held back from you, and I feel like you're about to get your justice. Very interesting here. Let's talk about I should put down a couple of cards. This is going to be what's going on under the surface that you don't see. We've got the Hierophant and the Five of Swords. Very interesting. The Hierophant and the Five of Swords. It feels like the Hierophant energy is, I knew it. The higher self was telling me and I knew it. It feels like with the Five of Swords, that whatever is coming to the surface is something that I feel is going to ruin somebody, or we're going to end up having words over it. It feels like it's going to be, it almost feels like it's going on outside of you, and it's something that you are viewing remotely or watching from a distance. And although it's probably not going to impact you, it feels like with the Queen of Pentacles that you need to get organized, you need to get your story straight, you need to make sure that you've got all the details in place. It feels like you need to make sure that whatever's going on with you is all in order. Because when crap hits the fan here, I feel like you're gonna be in this energy of I knew it. I knew it. And you might already be organizing yourself, or maybe you're the one who's been keeping notes or keeping mental notes or keeping like notes in a book. It feels like there's going to be argument over what is true and what is not true. Yeah. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands is the illumination, I feel. And I feel like it's almost like you're like, finally. It feels a little bit exciting or exhilarating for you here. We've got the Seven of Cups. Something that was an illusion or was confusing, or it was foggy or muddy. Somebody had muddied the waters. And I think there's truth coming out about something. Someone had muddied the waters, like tried to hide something in illusion or confusion. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a long time for this to come to the surface. And we've got the King of Wands. So when it does come to the surface, it feels like now we have to move forward. There's no question about it. We have to move forward. Now things are going to move forward in a very quick way. Because once the Ace of Wands is here, very interesting because the Ace of Wands is sitting right here and the Four of Wands is up here, it's going to bring something to into stability. But the Knight of Pentacles is one that moves really slow, who's reassessing the situation. And I feel that whatever is coming to light is something that is going to bring clarity. It's going to make something very clear, and you're going to be excited about it because it feels like from here, something is going to move quicker. Something that you've been moving, or something that you've been waiting on to come to light, or to become or to be restored, or something, justice to come to a situation. Tell me what this is. Tell me what justice is, please. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, what is justice? We've got, oh, interesting. We've got the Devil. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. And we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody was hiding something here. And it feels like it's about worth. Like it feels to me with the 9 of Pentacles here, it could be about your workplace. Somebody could be taking credit for something that you did. It feels like it's been, maybe you put all the hard work into it and then your boss took credit for it. Or you put all the hard work into it and the people you were working with, somebody in that group took credit for your work, but you're the one that organized everything. The Devil energy is here. And it's here with the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like either money, a raise, a promotion, possibly, is somebody else got a raise or a promotion because of this, because of something here, because of something that was hidden. It makes me feel like something was hidden, because we're looking at the 7 of Pentacles here, but it feels like somebody's looking under the bed. They're hiding their gifts under the bed. So it's almost like your gifts are being hidden and somebody is taking credit. I feel like you get justice. I feel like this Devil energy here was clouding, perverting the 9 of Pentacles. It feels like it is something that was built, like you built it by yourself, or you're the one that made the added value to it, and somebody else is taking credit for that. And it feels like it comes to light that it was actually your project or your idea, or you might be the person who's the whistleblower. Tell me why the Emperor is in the reverse, because the Emperor has no control over whatever is going on here. Tell me about the Emperor being in the reverse, please. We've got the Knight of Wands. I feel like everything is out of control. Like the Emperor could be somebody who is a boss, who is a CEO, who is somebody who is a person of influence that was hiding something or taking credit for your work. It feels like with the Knight of Candles, or the Knight of Wands, as it were, that this is something that somebody was brave to say something. It does feel like a whistleblower situation, or somebody is like breaking things wide open. Something is coming to the surface that was being hidden with the 7 of Swords. Oh, the 2 of Cups is here. Interesting. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody said something. It does feel like a bit of a whistleblower situation. Look, it doesn't have to be in the workplace. It could be that somebody here, it feels like a sin of omission. It feels like I didn't give you all the details on purpose in order to muddy the waters or make it unclear about the seriousness of the situation. So the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy, and Gemini energy is just going to say it. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, but the 2 of Cups is here. It does feel like somebody's being called out on either office politics, maybe the boss was having an affair with somebody. It feels like, I know it's a little bit dramatic, and I'm not really a dramatic reader, but it feels like somebody was brave enough, Knight of Wands, to look at the situation and say something about the 2 of Cups. It feels like this is out of the control of the person who is the person of influence, and there's a lot of truth that's coming to the matter. So make sure you have your story straight. Make sure that you know what's going on here. Whatever this is, this could be money, this could be a project, this could be a relationship. It feels like there is something here that is being brought to the surface after it being held down, or somebody either had a sin of omission by not telling you the details or not telling somebody the details. It feels to me like, I'm just using my psychic intuition at this point, and it feels to me like somebody promoted someone or gave someone something, a cash value prize or payoff or something like that, a promotion or a raise, if they didn't say anything about what was going on between them. It feels like somebody was being paid off to be quiet. This could be family situation, but it feels like justice, which can be a lawyer or judge or something, is you're getting your justice after watching something unfold for a while. I think that you're supposed to be very flexible in this situation because it feels like somebody might come to you for answers. Tell me about the Seven of Wands in the reverse. We've got the King of Cups. Ooh, man. The Tower is here and the Five of Wands in the reverse. Look, the King of Cups tells me somebody was keeping something under the surface in order to keep integrity. And so if that's you, if you're the one that was trying to keep your integrity by just keeping quiet, I feel like somebody here is either blowing the lid off and they're going to come to you for details, or you're the one that is the whistleblower and is blowing the lid off. But it feels like somebody is keeping things under the surface, but the natural order of things is that the Tower shows up. So you probably might not be the person who blows the lid off and tells the truth about whatever's been hiding under the surface, but it feels like it's the natural order of things that you would end up speaking out instead of keeping it under the surface because the Tower shows up. And that's why I'm telling you here to be flexible with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, because I feel like when the Tower shows up, nobody has control of anything. Whatever's going to happen is a wild card at this moment. And we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, which is I now have no hesitation, no indecision, and I'm just going to tell them what they want to know about all the lack that's been going on in the situation. So I feel like either you were holding back or somebody was holding back, but I feel like they're going to come to you for a conversation about what's really been going on, because I feel like you're the one who's going to give the truth, who isn't scared to give the truth, because I feel like you have integrity. We have the Hierophant here. You're the one with the integrity. You're the one that's on the right path. You're following the right way. You're always doing the right thing. And I feel like you're the source in which they come to because you're the one that keeps organization. You may be the CEO or the boss or somebody who they are picking out of the lineup because you're the one who keeps organized or organized notes. It feels like there's a fight. Somebody's in the fight of their life because of something that's coming to the surface. We've got the Eight of Wands here. Something is moving really fast, and I think that somebody is coming to you for the details. Look, we're going to dig into this a little further. We're going to go into the extended. If you'd like to be in the extended, please look at the very top of the comment section. There is one pinned comment, and in that comment, if you open it up, if you press more, you will see all the links. One is for the membership area. That's where all the extendeds end up going if you'd like to join and have 4 in a month. And that's if you're just watching one sign. If you're watching more, of course, you will have 4 in a month for each sign that you're watching. If you're interested in just purchasing this extended outright, you can do that. And if you are interested in a private read, if this rings a bell and you're interested in knowing more about your own personal situation regarding this, then please go to the link for Hypsee, look at my pricing, see which reading coincides with your situation, and you can book me for a pre-recorded reading. Also, I do have live readings. Please look at my schedule to see when I'm free. When you book ahead, you will get a discount. So if you're interested in that, please take a look there. And I'm going to go into the extended. We're going to clarify a lot more of this. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. You take care of yourself, Capricorn, and see you in the extended if that's where you end up. Bye-bye.